In the bustling heart of Enugu State, there lived a 47-year-old widowed woman named Adaobi, a woman with a good heart as large as the city itself and mother of 6 kids. Her life was a vibrant flow of laughter and tears. The eldest, Chinedu, was 24 years old and had recently embarked on his journey of fatherhood with 2 little ones. One day, Adaobi discovered to her utter astonishment that she was expecting yet again. The pregnancy pills she had trusted as faithfully as the sunrise had betrayed her. The news spread like wildfire. Chinedu, the epitome of a doting son, found himself in a state of confusion. His friends teased him relentlessly. "Your mama's having a baby at the same time as your wife? Is it a race?" They chuckled. Chinedu's cheeks burned brighter than the evening sun, but he couldn't help but join in the laughter. Adaobi saw the humor in the situation and she said, "Ah, my children, life is full of surprises. Just when you think you have seen it all, it turns around and says, 'Abeg, hold this palm wine for me.'" As the months passed, Adaobi's belly grew bigger, and so did the family's anticipation. Chinedu's children were thrilled at the prospect of an aunt or uncle younger than themselves. The day of delivery arrived amidst a torrential downpour, as if the heavens themselves were in on the drama. When Adaobi's water broke, it was as dramatic as the rest of her life had been. It happened in the middle of a market on a K-day, where she was haggling over the price of okra and ugu leaves. One moment she was a fierce negotiator. The next she stood wide-eyed as the realization dawned on her and the traders around her. The market women, ever the embodiment of community, sprang into action. They formed a protective circle around her, their conversations turning from sales to soothing words. "Don't worry, Adaobi," they said. "We've got you." Chinedu, who had accompanied his mom on this market trip, went from state of shock to a flurry of activity. He had been embarrassed by the pregnancy, but now all he felt was concern for his mother. He dashed through the market, calling for help, his voice rising like a conductor leading an orchestra. A taxi was summoned, and with the efficiency of a practiced pit crew, the market women helped Adaobi into the car. Chinedu rode with them, holding her hand, his earlier embarrassment forgotten in the face of his mother's strength and humor. As they sped towards the hospital, Adaobi couldn't help but laugh, despite the contractions. "Chinedu, my son," she gasped between breaths, "life is never dull with you by my side." And so, amidst the chaos and love of a Enugu market, the story of Adaobi's 7th child began with the same force and vitality that characterized her life. It was a moment that Chinedu would recount for years to come, not with embarrassment, but with pride for the indomitable spirit of his mother. Adaobi, with the strength that had carried through decades of motherhood, brought a beautiful baby girl into the world. Chinedu, holding his newest sister for the first time, felt a tear escape his eye. It was a moment of pure magic, a reminder that life's most embarrassing moments could blossom into its most beautiful. In the end, family embraced the unexpected addition. Chinedu's wife assisted her mother-in-law during the omugwo. Chinedu learned that sometimes the best things in life are those you never see coming.